Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of the Superhero Hour. And we are talking Justice League. We're going to talk Star Wars trailer, but it's not coming out till 11, so I will be doing a reaction to that. But we'll be talking our shows, which of course includes Star Trek Discovery. All right, let us kick it off. I have myself with me here, the one and only Lou Rod. How's it going, man?
I'm doing well. How are you doing this fine Columbus Day?
I don't celebrate Columbus Day.
I'm not saying you celebrate. I'm just saying what were you doing this fine day? That's all.
Just work, put some videos up. You know the deal. Had that new monitor go up. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty wide. But let's get into the details because that monitor also had a nice, beautiful Justice League poster right on there. You know I have to do that. And let's talk about the Justice League trailer. Released on Sunday, 9 a.m. And thoughts, Lou? I put out my reaction there for both trailers. There is a brand new teaser, TV spot, which I'm going to be dropping in the comments in the comment section. The description section right now for you guys to check out. But Lou, your thoughts? Go ahead, fire away. Everything, just plus the new TV spot, which just kind of just dropped.
The trailer was good. I enjoyed it. You see what Josh Whedon brought to the table. He lightened up the tone.
I disagree because nobody knows exactly what Josh put in, and I'll put
he lightened up those colors. No, that I guarantee you was Josh. If that was that all the way around, we both know that would have been a lot darker.
I disagree. I mean, maybe you could be. Who knows? We don't know. The reason why I say that is because one of the things that a lot of people talked about was the scene with Superman at the beginning, right? And they're like, "That's a Josh Whedon scene." No, that was storyboarded by Zack Snyder himself, and he put up the storyboard image, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay." So it's not. I think what you're seeing here is you're going to see. Now, to somebody's point, I heard they said that scene where Aquaman made a statement and Batman was like, that's the opposite statement. That is a kind of Josh Whedon writing right there. When he does that quick quips, that's what he writes. So I think you're going to see blend where it's not going to be as seamless as people think. People think he's rewriting a whole thing. I think it's really a lot of cuts in and cuts out more than anything else. So, I mean, we'll see. But what did you think of the teaser? Of the TV spot, sorry. I said teaser.
The one that dropped today, I thought was a lot more footage. Even though it's 30 seconds, it's all new footage.
Not all new footage.
It looks like all new footage. I thought it was good. I mean, even the one that they did yesterday on Instagram, that little minute-long one, was good. It was well done as well. So, they dropped. Now you see their push going. They're getting it out there.
I'm gonna put it out here for you guys. This is spoiler, and I have no inside knowledge, but I believe this is spoiler. So if you don't want to hear it, you might want to just mute for like 30 seconds. Now here we go. So the scene with Superman is not a dream sequence. It is probably at the very end of the movie. It was just
the way it was cut to make you think it's a dream.
Cuts look like a dream sequence, but it's not. I believe that scene is the very end of the movie. I believe this movie doesn't have dream sequences. I think maybe the only dream sequence they will have is a flashback to what Batman saw with the nightmare sequence in BVS, right? Just to recall some of that. But I don't think we have a proper dream sequence at all. I think that scene truly was at the end of the movie. That's it. So anyway, I liked the trailer. I thought it was dope. I liked it. I was a little hesitant at first. If you saw my trailer reaction, I was kind of like, okay, it's cool. When you watch it more, you get into it more. The Instagram one really got me in there quickly. That was cut much better, I think. The 30-minute spot, if you notice the 30-minute spot, you can see as they
30-second spots.
Sorry, 30-second spots. I said 30-minute. What's his name? Flash is just fucking smiling the whole time as like the flying fox is coming down and everybody's getting ready to go. He's like the whole time. So I can definitely see it. Like, I think what's going to happen in this movie is the reason why we don't have anything from Cyborg is because the story revolves around him. I can do a story breakdown for you now. Very simple. Remember, he's one of the 3 mother boxes, so he's the last mother box that Steppenwolf will try to get. And then you're going to see his pain, his sorrow, the fact that, you know, he feels like he's incomplete because he's no more human. I mean, he's less human than anything else. He's more machine at this point. So you're going to see that from Cyborg. So you're going to Cyborg is bringing the emotional side of things to the film. Flash is bringing the fun. Aquaman is definitely bringing the other type of fun.
He's bringing the machismo.
You know, just that line alone, man. My man. I was like, there you go. That's right. You know, but yeah, I think it'd be cool. So we just have to wait and see when that drops. Speaking of trailers, Pacific Rim had a trailer that dropped. And what do you think?
It's gonna be what Pacific Rim gives you: stupid, dumb, fun, popcorn watching robots kick monsters' ass.
I didn't like that trailer as much, man. Like I liked the visuals of the trailer. I liked all that, but I just didn't like when I saw, like, to me the trailer was just kind of like, oh wait, humans are fighting other humans, and then now I mean it's cool that the monsters can now combine, right, into a giant monster and all that. But the one reason I liked the first Pacific Rim is there was a story. Now, it's not everybody liked it, but I like the story. I mean, it's a very anime style type story, right? But I enjoyed it. This one, I was like, this looks cool. So we'll see how it is. When's the movie coming out? Do you know what month?
March 23rd of next year.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, in terms of movie trailers, those were the big ones there. I mean, we had some TV
Dude, you want to know something? Comic-Con was a disappointment.
Not a lot of
no trailers.
The Punisher had a panel, and I think they was going to have another trailer, but they pulled it, understandably so. A lot of what happens.
You know, that's Disney there, because honestly,
you really don't want to. Look, the way our society
built on a bunch of cornballs.
Doesn't matter. The way our society is, I mean, you don't want to be. It doesn't matter what company it is. Like, they don't want to mess with, because that's your dollars and cents, right? Especially so close. Like, if this was like beginning of the year, you could do it and then you can weather it. But when your show is coming out that quickly, you don't play with it.
Well, they're talking about they might push the start date of that coming now
to November. So, most likely.
It was supposed to be November. I have strong belief that it was in November. Now they might push it to next year because of this whole donkey show.
No, it will go to next year. It's still gonna be this year. It's gonna be this year. You're gonna see a different trailer come out for it, slightly different marketing campaign. Same movie. It's not like they cut it different. Sure, I mean, just a slightly different campaign to remind people, and then they'll release it, and that's it. Let's talk about some movie news. Star Wars trailer drops at 11. So stay tuned.
Well, it drops whenever Monday Night Football goes to halftime. They're following the same scheme they did with the Force Awakens. So after they do their little yappity yap in the halftime show, then they'll drop the trailer.
So that's that.
Let's see what we can see right now where they are. Where's my ESPN?
It's not halftime. Halftime's around like 10. Right? Like close to 10. But anyway, in terms of news, while you look for that, Universal had a little brouhaha. They mentioned a Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and Jason Statham spin-off of Fast and Furious coming out in 2019. And that pushed back Fast and Furious 9 to 2020, which also means one thing. Actually, more important than all of that to me as a DC fan, Black Adam movie is not happening anytime soon. Just from those dates alone, it's not happening anytime soon. I would just put it that way.
Well, it's the start of the second quarter.
I still believe he's going to show up in Shazam. They're just lying. I think he will show up in Shazam, but I think the Black Adam movie itself is not going to happen until 2021 earliest.
But we don't know what he's filming next year.
It does. I mean, Shazam will be it. He's not shooting Black Adam next year. Remember, if they're going to film that, DC would announce when that's going to happen. So it's not happening yet. And
they could be filming. That could be on the slate to start filming next year. Remember, he'll film Hobbs and Statham movie, which, you know, Tyrese could go shut up because he's just a broke clown who's whining like a little baby.
It's okay. You can't be over cursing people, man. Come on.
I'm not cursing no one.
Yeah,
I'm just saying Tyrese is just a whiny little baby who's crying to the internet because he must be needing some money. So how about you get your little sorry candy yam ass and go find a role? Oh, Universal offered me a spinoff. No, they didn't, because you're not that entertaining.
Okay.
Give me that crap.
That's your thoughts on Tyrese.
But anyway. Tyrese is just a freaking donkey, and that's that. You know, his last album flopped. How about you go back and try to make some more good music? Oh, I don't think you remember since you started drinking too much Coca-Cola.
Wow, Lou, you have that much in you for Tyrese? Is that what it is?
No, I just hate people crying and whining. You know what? You are a part of $2 billion franchises being Transformers and Fast and Furious.
He wasn't even part of the last Transformers.
He was supposed to have a role. Maybe his role got cut on the cutting room floor.
I mean, that movie was terrible. So
that's your opinion, but whatever.
Anyway, moving on to some other news. 50 Shades of Grey screenwriter is penning the latest Venom draft. We'll have to see how that turns out.
So I guess Venom is going to want to go out and have some spanking with someone.
Remember, this people have written other things on that. It's just the last thing people write. Channing Tatum lands Gore Verbinski as the director of Gambit. He directed one of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't remember which one.
The last one, which was pretty good. Like I said, I enjoyed it.
And Kate Winslet reunites with James Cameron for Avatar sequel. So we'll see. Whenever the Avatars are done, we'll see that. You're the one who supplied the news, so I don't know why you're going woo over there.
Because, dude, this is the best we got. We could have just did a show with no news.
Game of Thrones begins season 8 filming soon, and we're hearing that it most likely will run through to summer, which is
looking likely because I watched the clip.
2019.
I watched the clip with Sir Davos. He's literally he was at Comic-Con, New York, and then from New York he was flying back to Ireland where he lives. He was going home for like 20 minutes to gather some things, and then he was traveling to Belfast for the first 3 episode readings, and then on Wednesday they were going to do episodes 4 through 6 table readings, and then starting next week they rehearse, and then 2 weeks later they start filming. So that puts their filming date around October 20th, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah. So Game of Thrones looks like 2019 might be it.
Oh, but what he did say in that little segment he was doing, that each episode is rumored to be feature length. That's why it's taking longer this season.
2 hours, almost 2 hours per episode.
Well, you got to look at it. You got to tell a lot of story in 6 episodes. So I could see them doing, at best, an hour 30, hour 45-minute episodes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Other TV news, Constantine is back on the CW. He has an animated short movie as a show coming, which is great. Same actor voicing, and also he will be showing up in Legends of Tomorrow.
And multiple episodes.
Multiple, yeah. I mean, he's a fan favorite. He does the role well. So even if you don't have a show, you might want to use him a bit around all your shows, you know.
Yep.
And I'm glad he has the animated show coming up. So that's also pretty cool.
But so is Damien Dark. It's weird because I was watching the trailer that dropped today, and it looks like Damien Dark gets his magic back.
I'm sure they'll explain it somehow.
Huh?
I'm sure they'll explain it somehow. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, it has something to do with that. The main villain for the season.
Okay. Let's see. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Natalia Cordova-Buckley is returning as promoted to a series regular. Her name is what again?
Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo, thank you. Yo-Yo is the series, which is cool. Also, season 5 is premiering in December. The Kree are returning to season 5. There's going to be a lot in space, and there's a new character going to be added this season. And I just forgot his name because I don't have it in my head.
I know Hunter's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised. But yeah, that's it on the news segments. Let's talk some Star Trek Discovery. Let's get in there. For all you Star Trek fans who were like, there's too much, pew, 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 as Mr. Fisher says, this is living more of your Star Trek feel, and I still say there was still some action, so I'm fine with that. I think it was good. Again, the show looks like it's putting itself in this place where it needs to be and what it wants to be. What I want to know, though, for me personally, is the Klingon that lost his ship, Tuvok Mar's ship, and all that stuff. And then, that remember that I'm sitting there going, when she told me, said my family is known as the liars and the double crossers. I'm like, you should not be hanging around with this chick. Like, no. I mean, like, it's like, yo, bro, like, just go take the warp drive engine and bounce. I was like, what is wrong with you? And he lost his ship.
I don't remember his name, but homie lost his ship as soon as he got off.
Yeah.
He was an idiot. He should have sent someone else to go get it so he could have kept his people in check, because his people were hungry. And you know how the saying goes, you bring someone some food and they'll be your friend for life.
Yeah, so that was that. Although though the fact that they had that I will say though, the ship technology that they have, the fact that most likely it's not going to last, because of course that creature, it looks like it's suffering from whenever they use it. So it's, even if she tries to plead, it most likely will die at some point, and they have to find another one to actually
or another source to make it work.
Yeah. So
it's, like I said, I am thoroughly enjoying it. I like what they're doing. I was intrigued how when they were getting ready to make their jump, the whole thing started spinning around.
Yeah. The ship is completely, I mean, even for a Star Trek design, which is why, like, some of those theories of like different timeline, all that, because the way the ship operates does not operate just like any ship we've seen in the Federation, whether it's present or past or whatever, So, I mean, but it was good. Like, the episode was really solid. I really liked it. I think I enjoyed it quite well. Just give some more of your thoughts on that. I have something I wanted to pick up for you guys. It'll be fun, but keep talking about Star Trek Discovery. I'll be right back.
Okay. Like I said, it was interesting. It did well. I like how they used Michael this week. You see there's tension between her and the first officer. It's just a very good show. It's doing well.
I love it. Lou's like, it's a very good show. I forgot to mention this earlier. I've got 2 things to give away. 2 posters. All you have to do while you're watching is just retweet the show and just type in "I want a poster." We've got 2 posters you can win. First one is from the anime Tokyo Ghoul. This is their live action movie. It's a double-sided poster right there. And the second one, straight from Comic-Con, is a Justice League poster right here. So all you have to do...
It's missing someone.
No, as everybody has seen in trailers right there.
No, it's missing Superman. Where's Superman?
See the little red speck flying in? But yeah, we've got 2 posters. Again, all you guys have to do is retweet this on Twitter. So basically, you can copy the link and tweet it out or retweet it. Doesn't matter. And definitely go ahead and just say, "I want a poster," and we'll pick a winner. Simple, easy, nothing crazy. You get a free poster. I will ship it out to you.
Now, yo, what's up with that Optimus Prime set of socks?
Oh, I'm wearing those socks, man. Do you know how hard it was for me to get those socks? There's Optimus Prime. There's Voltron socks.
I don't care about the Voltron. I just want the Optimus Prime and the Wolverine. That's it. I'm good.
I needed new pairs of socks, man. So, yeah, I was.
Was that a Comic-Con pickup?
It was from a friend through Comic-Con. Yeah, so I was just like, oh yeah, fresh pair of socks. I mean, look, I wear those with everything. You know, if I have like a official meeting, I have to wear something dressy. I wear that. I have a wedding. I still wear any of those socks anyway. I'm like, yeah, you just gotta keep it real, man. Like. Just find the color matches that fit your style. No, you don't have to just wear off colors. Just make sure the colors kind of blend a little bit. But
oh, don't worry, I got you covered there.
Yeah.
All my shirts match my socks.
Like my shirts match my socks, yeah.
And my sneakers.
All right.
But now, how was the experience going to Times Square and hanging out in front of the Batmobile?
So I got to check out what Warner Brothers partnered with AT&T. We technically are looking to buy them. So I could say they just try to just integrate, but AT&T had actually a cool setup. The AT&T Times Square store, they had the store basically changed into just little aspects of Justice League. There were posters. They had all these outfits there, except the Batman one, which was outside with the Batmobile. But they had full-size Aquaman, Wonder Woman in glass cases. They had some Funko Pop, and I bought 4 of them. So just saying, yeah, it was cool.
Why are you like, I bought 4 of them? Show that pride. I bought 4. Yeah.
No, I've never bought Funko Pop before because I used to get it from Loot Crate, and I was like, I'll never need to. And I was like, and then they told me how much it was, and to buy 3, like normally you buy 1 is $10 or something like that, $10.99.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, but like I would buy 3 for $20. I was like, that is, yeah, here you go, take my money.
You didn't use your Samsung and swipe?
No, I had cash on hand, so I was just like, here you go. So that was cool. And then on Saturday, they had book signings, and it was pretty cool because they had Jim Lee and they had Jeff Johns there. So there was a press hour. There was supposed to be a press hour. It got canceled last minute. I was kind of peeved. I wanted to actually just ask some questions. I was going to ask them anything crazy, but I wanted to just ask some comic specific questions to Jim Lee, and then like some kind of like movie questions with Jeff Johns. But when I saw them that morning, you could tell like these dudes had not slept. Like they've been, running around doing interviews. So I was like, all right, whatever. I got to see them. It was cool because I actually was the second person there. So I got my comic books. I got a picture taken with them. It's on Instagram as well as also on Twitter. And then I also got my Justice League comic book signed by them, which is pretty cool. We chit-chatted for a little bit, and then I ran back to come do the weekly. So That was cool. Actually, let me get the comic book. Just keep talking.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking about what? Yes, Voltron comes back later this month. It's a pretty good series that's going on. But in other news, for you Netflix fans, they're doing a price hike again. If you're on the $9.99 plan, you will be going up to $10.99. And if you're on the, I believe it's $11.99 or $12.99 plan, it will be
Guess who's
$13.99.
back? My bad, sorry. So here's the Funko.
Superman.
I got
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman 1. I got, of course, Superman 1. You're gonna see it on my videos pretty soon now because I'm taking them out. These ones I'm not keeping. Flash 1 right here, and then the Cyborg. The Batman one I didn't really like it too much. And then you got to take a picture.
Aquaman.
Aquaman 1 was all right.
Oh,
yeah. I was going to pick it up, and then you got to take a picture and you could superimpose yourself. You say we're looking for Superman. Right there. Look at him right there.
Yeah, you got your picture taken.
Just saying.
You got to fill in for Superman.
Yeah, I mean, I am, the real Superman, I'm just saying. And then, of course, I got the comic book signed by both of them. So that was cool. That was really just a chill experience. Long lines, man. There were people wrapped around the block and the building. The Batmobile is cool. Seeing it in person. Those pictures are up on Instagram on Booredatwork. The Vision GT.
They should have been on onboard, but that's a discussion for another day.
Fine, it'll be there soon. And then the Vision GT is an awesome looking car for a car that does not exist. That car is dope.
Well, it does. It exists in the movie, so it exists.
No, I mean, yeah, they made a working model, but it's not it's not a production car, so to speak. And it's cool though because this kind of goes like, well, Tony Stark, you had to get NSX or Audi.
Hold on, but
this car don't exist.
It has the doors that go upward like a wing, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like Soundwave.
I mean, that's like Soundwave.
It's probably based off of that model that they used in Dark of the Moon.
No,
it's really made it fine-tuned it.
No, it's based off the so the car was designed for Gran Turismo, the game. That was it.
Which version?
Designed, I think the most recent one.
That's coming out soon, I guess.
Yeah, that was it. So Snyder saw it and reached out to Mercedes. Is like, you want to put this in the movie? And they're like, yeah, sure. Bruce Wayne, sure, we'll do it. So
wait. Oh no, it's a Flash. No. Oh, look, it's your bat signal. Oh, I should have said that loud.
I mean, he's gonna be doing a lot of silly things like that.
But it worked. That was the thing. It worked.
True.
So stuff like that will work, and it'll probably help carry that movie. I'm like, dude. And it seems to be the Amazonians have a thing about jumping on top of their horses, bro.
I mean, come on. I mean, if Dothraki can do that thing smooth, what do you expect, man? They're gonna do the same thing. So yeah, I mean, you expect to see it, man. Come on, it's not like it's not going to happen. Stop daydreaming there. What's wrong with you? It was cool.
Good. Glad someone got to go enjoy Comic-Con this year, even though they kept denying them.
Yeah, I want to thank AT&T for helping me out in getting that. I didn't get press approval. AT&T just helped out. Got a day pass, so I was able to go and check out Comic-Con. If not,
there were some cool toys.
They were. I mean, the action figures they were cool. Some of the cosplay stuff, I'm going to put up on the website because I still have all the images, and then you guys can check it out and just see all the different cosplay, and then like the cosplay, all the toys, action figures you see on the site. Stuff was cool.
I thought the episode was okay. I'm not one that had high hopes for it. It's just one of those shows that is most likely going to be canceled, and it's a shame because this could have had a lot of potential to do something great, and I think they dropped the ball doing this whole IMAX crap. If they would have just focused more on storytelling and getting stuff down, it might have been better. I like what they're doing, but hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure you haven't watched this last episode, E.
Nah, I haven't watched it. What I've watched, what I went to go see was Blade Runner 2049.
Please break it down for us. Why did it only make $31 million?
It's a slow grind. That's why. So I've seen people say Blade Runner is boring. I would go like this to that person, whoever it is. Blade Runner is a fantastic sci-fi movie. What's going to happen is a lot of people. It's long. It's a slow, drawn-out movie, but it's something that is most likely, and sad to say, for most people, best to watch at home. I went to see it. Sam and I went to see it. We saw it at the Alamo Draft House, so that was cool. Like we had food, we chilled. You know what I mean? Like it's a little easier that way than in a traditional movie theater because you're spending 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's long. Ryan Gosling does a fantastic job. The music in that movie basically just drives it. Now, if you ever watched the original Blade Runner, this is how I describe it if you haven't watched it. But if you have, Blade Runner had a fantastic world build. You had great actors, great performance, terrible storyline. Terrible. It's bad. This is bad. Just as far as I'm concerned. Terrible. This movie is thought out from beginning to end. Like everything is well planned, simple, but very refreshing in the sense that they took the world, they updated it. Now, Blade Runner did one thing that most sci-fi movies that do sequels after many years don't do well, is the tech in Blade Runner remains the same but updated. So you know how you had like that old 80s visuals? It's still the same way, but with a little bit of high-techness to it. It's almost like, oh, in this world, this is how things improve, right? But yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed it. I will say this, like Harrison Ford was in the movie, he was there. It wasn't really about him, but it was about him. And if he wasn't if I never actually saw him in the movie, it'd still be fine. In the sense that Ryan Gosling did such a very good job of carrying the movie himself that seeing Harrison Ford was great. Like, you know, it's always like, oh yeah, okay, great. Now that's like the icing on the cake. But I think Ryan Gosling did a very good job himself carrying the movie. But it is a slow grind. It's just one of those movies where you sit down. You also want to enjoy some of the thought process that they have. There's some thinking involved in there. It's not a popcorn movie. It's not. Blade Runner was never meant to be that. It's just that to build the world that it is, it's a little bit expensive. But I definitely I enjoyed it. I would say right now one of the best movies I've watched this year for me.
Now, is it required to watch Blade Runner to understand what's going on with this movie?
No, not at all. Certain things you kind of go like, if you haven't watched it, you go, like later on. But they also give you like a quick rundown at the very beginning. But the story's told much better than the original. That, like, to me, like, you watch the original, watch this, you'd be like, oh, thank God, man, that first one, like the storyline of the first one just didn't make as much sense as it should have. I thought I literally.
But what version did you watch? The final cut version?
Yeah, I have the final cut version. It's not that. Okay, it wasn't well written. It just wasn't well written. It didn't matter.
Blame Ridley Scott.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
He's known for that.
Yeah, it wasn't well written.
Did I say that?
But the Ridley Scott builds great worlds. Like, what he does well is when he says this is the world of aliens, right? You go, wow. But what's the story involved? No. You know, same thing with Blade Runner. The world is expansive, it's big. But you know, when you want to focus on the story, he doesn't do that too well. So I'm glad the director of Arrival did this fantastic job. Warner Brothers needs to put him on something. May not be a DCU movie, but this guy knows how to do sci-fi well. To me, that whole talk of the Matrix reboot or whatever sequel or whatever it is, if he said he was doing it, I'm all for it. Because this man knows his sci-fi and he will think about what you wanted to do. Kevin Combs is like very so boring to me. It's a thought-provoking movie. You got to think, Kevin. It's not if you want to shut your mind down, Thor is the movie for you. Pretty much that's coming up next.
Oh, trust me, I'm looking forward to Thor.
So,
especially since it's getting good reviews so far.
Yeah.
Or good social media reviews.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I'm saddened from hearing that is, again, you know me and Marvel movies is just I don't like to just see too much. I'm laughing out loud. Remember Guardians of the Galaxy. Everybody said that, right? I went to watch the movie. I laughed and enjoyed, and I was like, I'll never watch this movie again.
Which one? Part 1 or 2?
2.
Part 2 was I.
Yeah. Too much of the humor to me. I was like, okay, whatever. But still a good movie. It's not a bad movie.
Now, Lance Marr says, "What do you think of Luke's new look? Is that in Blade Runner?"
Luke, probably think they're talking about Star Wars.
Oh well, I mean, we really don't know what his new look is because we haven't seen nothing yet.
From the poster.
Off the poster, he's just staring. So what's the new look? He's got a beard. He's staring at you like, I am going to hypnotize you with my eyes.
From the poster.
I'm sorry, but that little teaser that they dropped yesterday with Rey using the lightsaber, the shot of that lightsaber looked like a toy.
I didn't see it, so I have to definitely check it out to see what you're talking about. But
let's see how much time we have left in that game, heading into the halftime. Let's see what it tells me.
Oh yeah, here's the image from Justice League I wanted to show you earlier of the Flash doing his foolishness.
Okay, we've got exactly 4 minutes and 16 minutes of game time left before they go to halftime. So if that plays out, that's probably roughly a good 10 to 15 minutes our time.
Yeah. And come on, don't do this to me, Windows. Don't do this to me.
Well, we could share the poster. Do you have access?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to just show.
He's like a kid in a candy store.
So see the thing about this image, right? You don't see Wonder Woman clearly. Aquaman's like in front, but this is Arkham right here, the game. As you see,
that suit
that suit looks absolutely fantastic, and Cyborg looks much better here on this side.
Dude, you shared the images last week, but talk about that chair he was sitting in.
Yeah, I need that chair in my life. Just saying.
Right? That chair looked like, oh my Lord. Woo! Makes the back feel good.
Yeah. Somebody did some screen grabs from the movie. I'm gonna try and share them. So
now you're telling me if Zack Snyder would have had his hand in the cookie jar, this scene would be a lot darker than what it is.
Yeah, it would be. So here's the thing about watching the trailer. Watching it in the ProRes or the proper high-res 1080, not compressed YouTube, this is where it's dragged from. When I watched it on YouTube, it didn't even look this sharp. I had to like do the ProRes. And then you see this here, Aquaman and then Cyborg. I mean,
dude, you could tell Aquaman will steal the show just by the grittiness that he's showing with his facial expressions.
Yeah. And then we've got confirmation of how parademons are made. Basically, which is same thing in the comic books. Darkseid comes to the world, basically defeats most of you, then turns the rest of you into parademons. And this is most likely from the flashback fight early on in the movie. Let's see. I also had some image. An image of the Flash. That's where he's about to push Wonder Woman's sword. This is
parademons coming.
Parademons and Hellspores. Hellspores are the spores that basically come out, they land, they start creating all those pits to teleport from the world into like Apocalypse. Aquaman looking fresh in water.
This scene kind of reminds me of what we got in BVS.
Kind
of like how but remember in BVS, he was peeking through a ship hole, the window of the ship. Yeah. Here he's just behind some, algae and a rock. which is fine.
Yeah, no, it's true. Then of course we got Superman. I believe this scene is at the end of the movie. Just saying.
You could be right, but it could be a dream.
Yeah, and then we get this detail here of.
I'm sorry.
When?
I need this tech in my life. I would like to watch TV with my hands.
You gotta. I mean, you might need to get robotic hands, man. So
hey, sign me up, because that was cool.
No, it definitely is. I mean, but here's the thing. That's why I said a lot of people are like, I'm not sold on Cyborg. I'm like, Cyborg is the heart of the movie. It's him. So he's gonna reminisce on his football. You can see all the football stuff around the apartment. That's a picture of him there playing in the snow. That's him in his uniform. Him probably with dad or someone. His trophies. You know, I mean, it's just sad. It really is. And gaming monitor.
Okay, so there's you with the gaming monitor. You don't have to rub it in, bro.
No, I didn't even know it was there, so my bad.
You know, the thing is as big as a damn television.
Yeah, it's 49 inches. It's huge.
And then you could put 3 separate windows all in one screen.
Oh, you could do 8 windows.
Look, you did 3 for the video.
I know, you could do 8.
That's serious. That's some serious multitasking with 8 windows.
Yeah.
But do you have to have a PC able to push that kind of that power?
Yeah, you definitely need the graphics card to push that kind of power. So that's that there.
But like I touched on earlier while you were going to get the lovely artifacts to show us, what do you think about the Netflix price hike coming in November?
It was going to happen. It was bound to happen. With the amount of shows that's coming out, and you saw their stock do well. It just was. It is what it is.
Well, I saw a trailer today called Wheelman with Frank Grillo.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a very interesting movie to check out October 20th.
On Netflix?
Yeah. So I'm it's got a. I watched the trailer. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I might check it out.
I mean, that's the thing. It's if you look at the TV game right now, the 3 main horses are Netflix, Amazon, more with movies on Amazon, and Hulu. Now, Hulu has a couple shows.
Oh, that's what we didn't touch on. The Runaway trailer.
Runaway trailer was cool.
Was that last week?
No, it was just during Comic-Con it was released. I think it was like Thursday or Friday.
But it has me intrigued to watch it. It sucks that I have to wait week to week again. Yeah. But it looks like a pretty good show to watch.
No, it looks like a fun and interesting show to watch. They also released a trailer for Castle Rock, which is a Stephen King adaptation they've picked up also. But Hulu's adding shows. Like the benefit of Hulu is this: for those people who want to get a TV package, and also they have HBO included too. You can do that with Hulu, and then you get the Hulu shows as well, as opposed to Netflix, where really now at this point, everything you're watching on Netflix is Netflix shows itself, because eventually all the Marvel stuff and Disney stuff is going away, except at least the Marvel shows like the Defenders and the rest of them might stay there for a little bit, from all indications, just because it's where the audience is right now. But who knows? That might be the case.
What I like though about this, when it comes out in November, a few weeks later, all the other shows go on break, so that will still give us content to discuss going into the new year when the other shows come back. Because we'll have S.H.I.E.L.D. in December. They'll probably run maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and then they'll go on a break. Because that first episode is a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting time of the year. Instead of it being boring and nothing to do but go shopping, now we could stay home, order online, and watch some shows.
Yeah, there's a ton of content. I think, all these channels know that quite well. So it'll be good to see how that turns out, all together.
And then for all you guys that are still into The Walking Dead and still watching Fear the Walking Dead, it was announced in Comic-Con that they're going to do a crossover next year, which I still think is stupid, but whatever.
Timelines don't match, but hey, it is what it is.
You can make it match simple. It's a 6-month difference in their timeline.
Oh, okay.
So you could basically catch up Fear the Walking Dead from one part of the world, have the one character who's going to cross over be from whichever show, and that's how they do it. Which to me, I think will be the woman on Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay.
But my one buddy thinks it'll be Nick. I mean, we don't know who it's going to be, and I honestly don't really care because neither show could keep my interest anymore.
Hey, is what it is. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we have anything else more in the news, unless you guys have any questions. Fire them away. We have about 8 minutes left. As I mentioned earlier, tweet out this video. You get to win one of two posters. One is for Tokyo Ghoul. If you're an anime fan, you get to win this. All you have to do is just tweet it out. Tweet out the video, as well as also tag which poster you want. And then the second poster is Justice League poster. This is the Comic-Con poster. So either one of the two, and you guys are good.
Hey, side note, but all you Dragon Ball Super fans, this past weekend was a spectacular episode. Goku got his ass handed to him.
By the silver guy? The guy with the silver hair and the red and black, right?
By Jiren.
Jiren, yeah.
When I tell you, Jiren is a beast. He makes Broly look like cupcakes. That episode's animation was on point. Goku's new transformation, oh, I can't wait till he learns it more, which he'll probably do again within this Tournament of Power, because there's no way they're going to have him be eliminated by anything in this tournament, because this is his show. But, oh, man, when you finally decide to start watching and get there, you will enjoy 109 and 110.
Okay. All right. Dustin says, have I tried Telltale Batman? It's a new take on the character. It's on all consoles, season 2. No, I haven't. I haven't played any of the Telltale Batmans. But I might if I have time. It's just, again, busy doing so many different things.
Yeah, but see, you know what's fun about that is if you really wanted to, you could play it on your Galaxy Note 8. When you're on your plane traveling.
No, it would have to be on that. If I were to play that, I would have to get it on. If it's on all consoles, I would have to get it on the Nintendo Switch, because like I said, that's the only time I can play it.
That's a good question. I don't know if it's on the Switch. I know it's on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, and it's on PC, I think, so I could do that and play like on a Surface or Razer laptop. But it'd be nice to be on the Switch, because then it's just The Last Jedi trailer should be coming up in the next, probably by 10 o'clock, I'm thinking, is when it is. So we'll drop that there. Thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Justice League trailer, guys? I know you guys are in the chat. Let me know your thoughts.
All right, here we go. Live time. There's still 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the game till they head to halftime. So you're looking at least 8 minutes of halftime before they air it. So I would say anywhere around 10 o'clock, glue yourself to ESPN, wherever it is on your local market, if you want to watch it, or to YouTube, because it'll be released there as well.
Forza is great. Forza 7 is fantastic. I like it. I can't wait to try it on the Xbox One X. It plays like a Forza game, new cars, that kind of thing. So nothing too crazy. There's some new types of races. The game to play is, if you want something in racing, that's the game to pick up. Cuphead is the game to play. It's addictive. It's only $20, and yeah, it takes you to old school gaming. I've been losing badly. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I just love how you're doing your video. I'm going to lose a lot. Oh no, I'm going to die a lot. And the first thing you do is die.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we expecting to see in this trailer? Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we'll see more Luke. We'll probably see a little bit more Leia. But I believe this trailer will be story-driven, so we might get an idea of where the story is going.
True.
So, I mean, it's almost time. It's almost that time.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm a comic book fan first, a DC comic book fan. So, me personally is kind of like, look, it's gonna be good, and just let me know what's in the story with Star Wars. With Justice League, that's what I'm excited to see. Let's see what people are saying. Somebody liked the Justice League trailer. That was Eric. Justin's acting Mario Odyssey is coming out this month. Oh Lord, I forgot about that. Jesus. And then Daniel didn't like the Justice League trailer. Why did you like it, Daniel? What was the problem with it? What's up, BW1? BW1's in the house. Is the score really 3-2?
Yeah.
You're not boycotting football, so I don't know. So it is 3-2. Okay, that's it. Who's playing?
The Bears and Vikings. Vikings are winning 3-2.
Wow.
Yo, dude. I mean, seriously, we got coaches snorting coke on camera. How stupid are you?
Yeah, I did. I haven't watched the game at all.
He's not watching any football. He'll just check on the Patriots scores.
Yeah, I've seen the scores, but I haven't watched any games. No, I haven't watched the games at all.
20 seconds until halftime.
Yeah. NFL is, man. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, any more questions before we wrap up? And then stay tuned because we'll be doing our
Hey, Warren, who turned heel in Hell in a Cell? I'm pretty sure you know.
Oh, you mean wrestling?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. As I said, if you guys want to win a poster, go ahead and tweet out this episode. Get to be in the Justice League poster, as well as Tokyo Ghoul. Thank you very much for watching. Just mention which poster you want as you tweet it out. This is Thunder E saying thank you very much. Definitely check out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't to. Hit the subscription button and the notification icon to get notified with our latest videos.
And don't worry, guys. Next week, we're back to our full lineup. All the shows are back by next week.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is back this week. We'll be reviewing it on Monday.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hopefully Supergirl gets better. If not, I am boycotting that.
You're not boycotting Supergirl.
Yeah, I am. No boycott, just not watching it.
Okay, his reasoning for not liking Daryl's reasoning for not liking the trailer, it didn't show anything. He learned nothing. Not that I care though. The trailer wasn't supposed to show you nothing. It's the final trailer going into the movie. That trailer is going to show you a little bit of action sequences, and that's what it did. Which a 3-minute trailer was. Granted, mostly all their trailers were 3 minutes this time around.
You know, all their trailers were 3 minutes, and they've not shown anything. They've shown a little of the same scenes at like slightly different camera angles. And that's what it is. And then the same dialogue, and then they interchange dialogue across different scenes. So you hear either Bruce Wayne or Wonder Woman say something, but it's not part of that scene. They've done that quite a bit, so they do that all the time.
Finally, halftime.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Subscribe and always enjoy your entertainment.
Until next week.
Bye-bye.